Welcome, everybody, to this Wow Wednesday call where we will go over everything Solex, the AO scanner, and hear your testimonials and find out what's going on. So we got a few people on here with us. My name is Daryl, and I'm here with Dr. Sheila, who allowed me, for whatever reason, to be on this call. I appreciate it today. So before we get started, we want everybody to know that nothing that we do here is diagnostic. This technology is not designed to diagnose or treat or in any way take the place of your medical doctor. It's all designed to give you information to empower yourself. Right, Dr. Sheila?
Amen to that. And I apologize. I am putting the link in the group because somebody can't get in.
Ah,
There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. I apologize. And now I've lost Zoom. Okay, there we are. Oh, good evening, everybody. You know, this is my favorite day of the week. I love Wednesdays because we have Wow Wednesday to hear from you, all the amazing things that you are doing with your scanner, different things you're experiencing, or that other people are experiencing because you are being proactive and helping them every single week since January of 23. And we learn something every single week from you. And then we also get Solex weekly updates. So it is the best day of the week. So, Dr. Daryl, thank you so much for joining me and helping me hear from all of these amazing people.
yes.
So, who wants to start us off? Please just unmute yourself. We want to hear from you. I don't care how small you might think it is, it could be very inspiring to someone else because we're all using the scanner differently and we think differently.
Yeah.
So, come on, hit us.
I can go.
Great.
So today I had someone in practice. I work in an actual clinical setting a few days a week. And today I had someone in practice who'd been dealing with some emotional pendulums back and forth. And so I brought them in and I put them in my chair, and I had to add them to the scanner because I realized I'd never scanned this person. So I added them to the scanner, and I only did the InnerVoice portion, InnerVoice with vitals. So I went over and I started explaining what was what and the four notes, and this person resonated with every last bit of it. You know, they were really amazed at the accuracy of that. And then I realized that one of the notes seemed to hit harder than the rest. And so I found out that the color for that was orange. And so I had my glasses with me today. This is what I don't normally do because I don't normally have time. I had my glasses with me today, and I put the glasses on and I played 10 minutes of the balancing harmonics with those. And this person was saying, like, I can't believe how much this orange is comforting me. Like, you can't really explain why it's happening because you don't fully grasp that orange is balancing out whatever is going on inside of you. You're not making this connection intellectually, but you see it on paper, so you go with it. And the calmness and the peace. I ended up doing another 5 minutes with that second color that was showing up for them. I mean, you know, four colors showed up, but there was another color, purple, and so I ended up doing 5 minutes with that as well. But that 20-minute cycle just became really transformative for this particular client, and really all we did was InnerVoice with a balance.
That is amazing. But I have a question back on you noticed one note hit harder. What do you mean by that?
So the numbers at the top, this particular number was much higher than the rest of them. The first two were just much higher than the rest of them. And the way I look at the InnerVoice scan, when you find one number that's way further, high or low, just what that shows that particular note is way more out of balance. So I focus in on what's in that particular report out of the four more. I give it more weight. And if I'm in that situation and I'm going to use a color, I'm always going to use that color for the whole 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's what I meant by it hit harder. It was so the numerical value assigned to it was so far away from all of the rest of them that I knew that that one was way out of balance. And when this person read what that was and read all of the synopsis of it, they agreed that that's what I'm dealing with.
Wow.
So that's what I mean.
Wow. That, I loved seeing that video that you did. I didn't catch the live, but how you're looking at the numbers, because I typically have been looking at the lowest number, thinking, because of my history and wanting to release people from trauma and trapped emotions, the lowest energy, which is probably repressed emotions or traumas, that's where I've been focusing. But now
Yeah.
I'm going to take a different look at the numbers.
Yeah, if that top number is much higher than the rest, or sometimes the top two are much higher than the rest, sometimes you'll see the lowest number. It's just a quarter of a digit away from its next counterpart. And so even though that might be the most suppressed emotion, it's not really too far away from everything else. And so sometimes those notes are screaming at me from my perspective. They're screaming help. Like this needs help right now. And so I pay more attention when I get that. And when all of the notes or the numbers start coming close together, that's how I tell people are getting better.
Wow. See, this is why we need to share and hear these things, because my limited thinking, I don't always think outside the box, but when I get stuck on something, I'm not thinking like that. So I'm so grateful that you came on to share that with us and that you did that whole training. If you guys don't know, Dr. Darrow did a whole training on how he looks at InnerVoice report. It's in his Facebook page, and I think we've shared it
It's on
in
our
the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. It's in the group.
So even as a practitioner, I mean, I don't know everything. It's great to hear from other practitioners on how they're doing it, because it just opens up your capabilities to help people. Thank you so much. That is powerful.
Yeah, well, it was good seeing it in practice today, right before when I knew that I was going to be on here.
Wow, that is. I love that. Oh my goodness. Does anybody else have anything to share about the scanner or any of our amazing Solex products? Remember that we are not claiming to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure anything. We are using information technology and nanoceuticals for nourishing the body. Malu?
Yeah, I have something to
Hello.
share. Hi, it's early here.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m.
I don't know how you
Okay.
do it.
Me neither. I had a returning what you call it, pneumonia, and luckily I ordered the AO voice, the little things.
The Cephi dots.
AI.
The Cephi dots?
No,
The pellets.
the little speakers.
Oh, the AO tunes, transducers.
AO tunes, yeah. And then when I started that one, then the pneumonia went away. So I'm happy now. Only my voice is a little strange still. So
Sweetheart, I am so sorry. One of my kids had a thing and I had to do something. I missed what you said about your AO tunes. You have a cold coming on. You've been losing your voice.
no. Worse than a cold. I had pneumonia and a returning one. So I started that in April, and then
Oh,
it went away with the Cephi dots, and then it came back, and then luckily I ordered the AO tune, and then when I started that, it was away in 5 minutes.
wow.
Yeah.
I would
That is
love it if
something.
you all unmuted and said, wow, because I'm sitting here by myself going, am I the only one that's going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I
Did
have
you place them on your body? I'm so sorry. Did you place them on
exactly
your
my
body,
question.
or did you just move them around your field?
Yeah. I was lying, and I had one, I think 5 centimeters from my ears. So I did not place them on my body.
You
Is that
just,
even better?
well, it depends on what you're running. There are some that are intended to be held out to the ears to hear, and some can be used on the body. I think it's
Okay.
just the binaural and the gamma that need to be out here, but you're not going to hurt yourself no matter what you're doing. Yeah,
No, it was great.
that is just, so when did that happen?
I think a week ago.
And it stayed?
Yeah, now it stayed away. So I'm happy now.
It's,
Yeah, that's nice.
that blows my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Speaking of which, if you, Vicky's clapping for you. If you did not get to see the replay from my business training last week with all the latest updates, Solex, and I think Solex put it on the call last week, they want to come to you. We need your testimonies. There was a form, there was a link for a form. They are traveling to you to record your testimony. We've got some big testimonies in this team, and I want to see you all in their catalog of testimonies for Solex, because we're going to start building this as a company to highlight, what people are experiencing. People have been asking for that, and they're building it now. They're going to travel to you. So please, if you've got something that you think would be beneficial, get that link, fill out that form so they can come to you and record your testimony, your story. Okay. We want to
yeah.
add it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing. Even if you're international, we asked about that. I said, I know my international teams have some big stuff, and they're like, we'll go. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a good one.
yeah. Yeah, this is really good one. And I'm still busy with my older son. He has a fragile X syndrome. So I'm doing the optimizing the chromosomes every day. And then it went from 11%. It's now 48%. So it's getting better.
Chromosomes for a genetic issue.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
see, that's not something I thought of. It makes perfect sense, but my mind wasn't there.
yeah. But
So,
yeah, I saw the film.
oh my goodness.
Solex started, and then I saw um, uh, the no how do you call that? He had his son, and he was always looking for things. So I just try. I do that every day now. The chromosomes and the vitals. So and then yeah, it's getting better. He is speaking more. He is very even how do you call that? Brutal. Uh, he says words to me.
He didn't
I have to
before?
laugh about it. No, he didn't before.
And what is the name of his process? What is it that he has?
Fragile X syndrome.
How do you spell that?
Fragile?
Fragile.
Yeah. And then the X syndrome. It's about the X chromosome.
Oh, Fragile X. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fragile X syndrome. Wow. That that needs to be a story as well. This is huge, because people
Yeah.
that have these things think that they've been told there's no hope. There's nothing that can be done. They need to hear from you.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And please
Uh,
make
I,
sure that you get that form to fill out for Solex. They've got to hear from you.
yeah. I'm gonna find it.
Wow. How old is he?
He's 33 now, and since the lockdown, he's living with me again.
Mhm.
And now, yeah, he's getting better all the time. We started with clean slate, and that already was a very huge difference. But now he's going so fast. He's reading when we are on the road. He's reading signs on the road, and yeah, it's a big difference.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweetie, I'd like to do just a short 5 or 10 minute interview with you that we can have recorded for an easy access as well. That's powerful stuff.
yeah, okay,
Let's get that set up. That's a oh my gosh. Thank you. That's amazing.
yeah, yeah.
This is what keeps my fire lit.
I'm just like a kid with some new magician box. So I think,
Yeah.
oh, that's also possible. Think, oh, it's so funny. Yeah, try everything every day. Yeah,
Oh my goodness, that makes my heart so happy.
Yeah, that's good. That is really cool.
Ah,
yeah. I'm now the vereniging. How do you call it? The Fragile X community. So perhaps I can speak on the next agenda. How do you call it?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
because those people think there's no help.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They all and but now they saw him last week. There was a family day with about 100 fragile ex persons, but he was so much better than the rest. There were people that was well, oh, like that, and he is just communicating with everybody.
Wow.
Uh, was DJing.
It would have been great if someone had been able to record that.
There is some core, yeah, but they are still busy with the films.
Yeah.
When that is ready, I will send it. Yeah,
Excellent. Excellent.
yeah, feel
Thank
great.
you. Wow. Thank you, Malou.
Yeah.
Tina, did you have something?
Sorry if you can hear my dog just behind me drinking and drinking and drinking. It's not me, honest, it's my shepherd. I know it's loud for me. Yeah, so last week I kind of tapped in and mentioned something pertaining to my mom and our trip to Texas. But I wasn't able because I was the one behind the wheel to elaborate. So mom has Alzheimer's. And she was diagnosed officially in 2020. And it's been, yes, it's been very challenging. So anyways, this past month, I put her on a Cephi group where I'm getting assistance with helping her get frequencies to assist her. So I think our biggest takeaway was two things. One, we drove, we didn't fly. It was so much cheaper for us to drive, which we were worried about because of the Alzheimer's and how she is at home. So that was what, 21 hour drive, but we went halfway, stopped and went the rest. But on the way home, we drove the full 16-hour drive back home, where we ended up back getting here in Michigan at 4:30 in the morning, roughly. All I can say is the whole entire drive, she was up, awake, alert the whole entire time, except for maybe 2 or possibly 3, 5 and or 10-minute little cat naps.
Wow.
She was awake, she was alert. And then we came home Thursday. Friday, she goes to my sister's for the weekend to spend time with her on the weekend. My sister tells me that they had, company over, they had a grill out and stuff. And she remembered Texas.
Wow.
Yeah, she remembered going to Texas. She didn't remember everything, but just visiting family. And then
Wow.
she did it again a couple of times here. It's like, did we go to somewhere? I think we went to Texas. It's like, yeah, Mom, we went to Texas. And who did we see? I said, we saw as many people as we can in the 3 days we were there. We were like literally hopping everywhere. But yeah, that was what I didn't have time to explain last week as I was driving.
And so Mom, before using the frequencies,
Mhm. It would help. You can tell when I would forget, because I mentioned that before. It's like, it's hard to be inconsistent. That's why I added her to a group where somebody can help me be consistent. So she's
Gotcha.
receiving from the group, plus she's also receiving what I can hear. Not
Gotcha.
specific, but more so the InnerVoice and the easy scan. So that's what I do. And then I play the Alzheimer's playlist that you have. And that I found also from somebody probably almost a year ago, because she is the reason I joined. Between that and, my broken arm that this little German Shepherd gave me.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. And you shared that playlist, right?
Which one? The Alzheimer's, the ones I use?
I think you did last
Yeah.
week.
No, I did not, because I
Oh.
wasn't able to last week. We were on the road.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to, if you think about it, want to throw it in the Facebook group, then we can add it to our list, the CEPI list guide,
Okay.
and it'll be on the website too. The she's got a whole section on our CEPI list.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fantastic. And the fact that you're using somebody else's resources to help support your mom because you know your limitations.
I can't do everything. I am not.
See?
I wear many hats, but I'm still one person. Is like quickly change, all within about 20 minutes. I've already wore 5 hats.
That is
Yeah.
powerful right there. That's just, I mean, I hear God hitting me upside the head going, Sheila, listen. Use other people's resources.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then the other thing is I haven't quite seen a whole lot of results quite yet. And I was using Dr. Darrell, your playlist for my plants that are very sad right now. My outdoor
Yeah.
plants. There was a bug that got on them and just tore my lilies up.
Mm.
So I think it was too far gone, but they do come back. The whole stem or all the greenery leaves are
Yeah.
gone, but they still manage to bloom on the top a little bit.
Are you using the same soil to grow another one? Is that the plan?
We're going to transplant them and redo the soil, add more fresher soil to that, and remove the that carpet thing that they put underneath to keep the weeds down. We're going to remove that.
Well, just try to remember, just like there's a such thing as cellular memory when you have human beings and you have trauma that's taken place. And when new tissue grows, it still grows around the traumatic area. If you're going to be using the same soil, I would still consider species in, because the soil, even if you're bringing in something else, it's still mixed in with the trauma that the plant experienced.
Yeah, kind of like us.
Yes, just like us. We're not disconnected from anything.
I am learning that a lot, and it's
Yeah.
like mind blowing. So
Mm.
nope, I did not think to put it in water, but yes, I will do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Camera.
Hi guys, I'm out painting in my garage with my poor dog who I have been scanning every day. So I'm looking for a little extra help. We think he's got a disc issue. He's got some doggy dementia. So when she said those dementia playlists, I have one that I play with. But yeah, he's struggling. So I'm struggling. He's struggling. We're both struggling.
Oh, so cute. Oh, okay. What can we do? What would you like us to do here?
I scan them at least twice a day. I got playlists. I run them as a human. I run them as a dog. I got, some other patches on. I imprint those. I got some on his collar. Just trying to do all the things. It just gets.
So I'm not great at the whole group thing. I tried to get some information from Lauren a couple weeks ago on a project that I was trying to get off the ground. But what we need is a picture of your puppy that we can all build a profile in our scanner so that we can be broadcasting to him. And we can do it through multicast, which is better because we can scan the emotion and deliver it that way. So if you want to share a picture of him and his details so we can put him in there and an idea of what kind of frequencies he needs, or if you have a playlist, whatever we can do to help there.
Any insight on, disc stuff, on Alzheimer's, if it's his time, I'm okay with that, but I just want to know that I'm doing all the right things.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. And Tamara needs lots of love and frequencies as well.
Yeah, we got to send them to her as well.
Yeah, this is hard stuff.
Yep.
So we would make the profile for Tamara. We need your data so we can make a profile for you and add your pup underneath.
Okay.
Right? But we still might need to make one for the pup if we use multicast. Okay, let's do that in the team chat.
You can bring you're the way you just said it, as far as she having a profile and then the puppy underneath her, you can bring those into multicast. I'm sure you know that part, right?
I know that I could bring her in, but you can bring the spaces and objects and pet. Okay, I haven't done that yet. So
yeah, I did that, and I'll be doing it again for the 4th of July. But yes.
Okay, well, let's try to work this out in our chat so that we can support these amazing beings, a dog and human. You're amazing, both of you. And I'm so sorry, you're making me cry. That dog is so precious.
I know, he's a cutie.
Oh my goodness. All right, sweetie, put your pictures in our chat. And if you don't mind giving your information so we can set up profile, and yeah, we need to lift you up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you.
Well, on that, we will close out for tonight and find out what Solex has new for us. And I'm sure we'll hear from Deb Bruce on some more about our amazing homeoenergetics programs. I am loving that training. How about you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have anything else before we sign off? Yeah, Janine's loving it too. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. We know everybody's super busy, but this is such a super important call. Oh my goodness, every single week. We appreciate you. We appreciate hearing from you, and please keep coming back. We just need to learn from each other. It's so important. Dr. Darrell, do you want to close us out?
Everybody head on over to YouTube and watch the Solex call for this week, and join us back here for this call next week.
Yes. Yes. Have a happy 4th, everyone.
Bye-bye.